weeks ago I got back from Sweden and I decided, like the cliche YouTuber I am, to document my glow up. Post-travel de-bloat, because I travel a lot and it baffled me. I'd watch people online. They get off a plane and look flawless. Vacation, no bloat, no dry skin. How was that a thing? Over time I started to realize the more I traveled, the more I got a routine, more I had a system for once I've traveled, jet lag, get back, how do I de-bloat, get my skin back? And then I started to realize, oh, those people probably have these routines too. They're just not necessarily talking about it. So I wanted to show, realistically, everything it takes to just get back to normal after I throw my life upside down. We're talking 1, Botox. 2, cold shower. 3, grocery haul. 4, exfoliate the body, tan the body. Ginger shots, ginger shots, ginger shots. Hair appointments. Now, as I started to film this vlog, a thought started to pop into my head. First, how much time this is taking. This is 2 weeks of just appointments just for this vlog. 2, how I was literally just starting to justify doing things that should be for my own well-being, my own self-care in terms of content. And 3, how unrealistic most of these things are, even for myself. And all of this was supposed to lead up to this photo shoot I'm doing tomorrow. It's got me thinking, I wanted to take this video, make another unbox video, and talk about what it takes celebrities to look like how celebrities do, and how we victimized them and yet made them the villain all at the same time. I heard someone call this a haul cast. I kind of like. So we're gonna try on all these clothes this photo shoot and we're gonna talk about some shit. Okay, so this week we're gonna show a haul of some recent items I purchased. I perfectly laid out like all the fashion Instagrammers, but the reality is this is how it actually looks. I just leave everything in there because it's like a decoration and I never actually touch those clothes. That's not good. The most Sasha Fierce Beyonce-esque thing I own, which we're gonna be shooting in tomorrow. The concept Boss Babes in 2012 shoved down our throats is that you have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. This thought occurred to me when I was doing this copious amounts of glow up things. I mean, this is 2 weeks. Every day after work, I was going across town in Vancouver to try and do a massage or Botox, which is great. I know I'm complaining about, wow, Keltie, you gotta complain that you do Botox. I get it. I'm just saying it does take a lot of time. And then the concept that saying we all have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. We don't. First, Beyonce has a team. She has an assistant, she probably is a chef, she probably is a nanny. So when you have to do your taxes, Beyonce is not sitting and doing her taxes. Beyonce is not going to the grocery store. Beyonce isn't probably even going to her Botox appointment. The Botox appointment is coming to her. We don't have the same 24 hours. To look like how a celebrity looks, for the most part, we don't have the time. You like these ones? This is kind of the mood I was looking for. So that's why I was like, if you want to compare yourself to a celebrity and that is your end goal, where was Beyonce 10 years before Beyonce was just Beyonce Knowles? Instead of being like, oh, why am I not them? I'm like, what do I have to do to be like them? Like, what steps do I have to be if that is my goal? For each of these haul casts, I'm going to give away something. So one item in this video, you'll have a chance to win. So this dress is from Revolve. Something from Revolve is one option, but you have to stay tuned to later in the video. Or should we do this? So I just got back from Sweden last night and I'm going to bring you guys through my entire glow up, what I do when I come back, because I also want to highlight what happens when I fly. I've never seen someone really do this. I am so bloated. I break out. My skin's dry. I just feel puffy. The scale goes up. I don't feel healthy. I feel tight and broken. And that happens every time I fly. Here's my starting. I didn't gain 100 pounds or anything, but I'm definitely poofy. That, my thighs just feel swollen, my calves are tight. Like, look at my skin, like the remains of my tan. My skin literally becomes scaly. Let's go up close and personal with this. My pores are full. I got a nice little mask knee from 24 hours in a mask. These start coming in because that's cute because I chewed too much gum.
I don't care.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
On today's glow up adventure, Botox! I think I've gotten Botox 6 times. And then my skin right after. If you've never gotten Botox or Dysport or any of those, you can see a little difference right after, but usually it sets in like a week. In a week, my skin's just gonna look stunning, and you forget, you're like, why do I look so good? You're like, oh, Botox. I'm not saying you need it, by no means. Age gracefully, but I'm gonna get Botox, I'll be honest about it. We're gonna change into something a bit less Beyonce, a bit more me, but before we do, I've said this before on the channel, but I'd just love to know your guys' thoughts. I feel we're in this weird place. I'm gonna use Khloe Kardashian just because she's openly talked about this subject. One thing you could say about celebrities is they paint it unrealistic. Is my boob popping up? No. Hair, makeup, body, whatever you want to try, just unrealistic beauty standard. But at the same time, when a celebrity doesn't look perfect, we rip them to shreds. And so Khloe Kardashian has been open that because I even hate to say this, but yeah, for many years she was painted as like the ugly, bigger Kardashian sister. Like imagine every day waking up and hearing that. Like that's gotta do something for your mind. And when you actually have the money, so like a Beyonce, Khloe Kardashian, any celebrity has that money, why would you not invest in your looks when you know you're getting ripped apart every single day and you have access to that? But then by doing that, yes, you are painting something that's unrealistic for the people watching. There is nothing more toxic, and I hope it doesn't exist anymore, but no one's in magazines. Do you remember, at least I do, like early 2000s, the OK and People magazines would have a whole section of like celebrities without makeup, or celebrities wearing the same item twice. Like, But now a little less Beyonce, a bit more me. This might be my favorite outfit that I've put on my body in my entire life. Is this me, or is this me? Oh my God, I'm obsessed. This brand, Sporty and Rich, first of all, the most like kind of obnoxious name, but also I love it. Sporty chic is my style. And this, the green, the white, oh my God, it's January in Canada. But speaking of just most me, another thing that started to pop up with this glow up vlog and when I was filming it, and it was kind of like I knew deep down, I almost didn't want to admit it because it was something I'm trying to stop doing. I almost thought it was not relatable, so I didn't even think of it. I think with so many people going online, it is relatable. I was just filming this to justify doing self-care for myself. Yes, originally this video was like way more than I normally do in 2 weeks. Like normally when I come back from traveling, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a bubble bath, I'm gonna do a lot of stretching, I'm gonna buy some healthy foods, do a couple ginger shots, get a massage, maybe a facial, maybe hair, maybe like one other of those little bit more like beauty items, but that's like the most I can ever justify for myself, which is still a lot. I get it. I knew if like technically I wanted to feel like 100%, I want to be ready for a photo shoot in 2 weeks, I would do all those things, but in order for me to say I'm allowed to do those things, I had to make a video out of it. I had to justify it via content. I think it comes from one, not having money growing up, just always scared of spending money, even though I've made a bit more and doing a bit better. I'm not rich. Also from previous relationships. Before that thought, outfit change. Let's just have a brief moment to talk about the one thing I do every day that has just had like an internal glow up for like the last 2 years of my life. Today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. First of all, if you guys have wondered what Athletic Greens taste like, I've heard most people say it's kind of like a greeny pineapple. I add some milk and sweetener to it and it tastes like a matcha to me. So if you like an iced matcha, there's my little hack. A lot of people are New Year's resolution time, they're trying to be healthier, they're adding things. You buy 100 supplements. Are you like me? Supplement. I buy all these supplements I read online, and then guess how many of those I've taken? Those are all 8 months old. How many times do I go through Athletic Greens? Every month, because I actually use it every single day, because Athletic Greens has everything. It has 75 minerals and nutrients from whole food sources. It's got adaptogens, it has probiotics, prebiotics, like it has everything. And that's why I constantly harp it, because it's like that is really the only supplement you need. And supplements are that, they just supplement your diet. You're never gonna get every nutrients in every single day. No one does. Just to put it plainly, for whatever reason, you couldn't get your vitamin C in for the day. You took Athletic Greens, so it's like, no, don't just take that for your vitamin C. You should eat a wide variety of foods that provide it, but you know that day you're okay. And that's kind of why it's like, it's nutritional insurance. If you're a little depleted in some way, you're covered with Athletic Greens. And most importantly, why the only supplement you guys ever see me promote is because it is NSF certified. This is something that's not talked about a lot, but supplements can kind of lie about what's in it because they're not a food source, they're just a supplement. So a lot of times you'll see what's on the packaging. That doesn't mean that's actually what's in there. The doses can be completely wrong. Do a bunch of research on it. It's actually super alarming, but when it's NSF certified, you can just fully trust what is on the package is in the product, which seems like it should be the case, but it is not. And this is why I even signed on to them. Look at the people promoting it. It's like people like Andrew Huberman, Tim Ferriss. Andrew Huberman is a medical professor at Stanford. Tim Ferriss has resources, the highest medical people in the world. It's promoted by people that know what's up. Go to the link in the description now to get a year's supply of vitamin D3, K12, and 5 travel packs for free with your first purchase. This is a game changer for supporting your immune system. AG1 provides your body with everything it needs for optimal performance every single day. Once again, Athletic Greens is going to give my community immune supporting free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Also, I think I butchered this and said Athletic Greens a few times, and you might be confused. It used to be Athletic Greens, but now they've just rebranded. It's way more aesthetic to AG1. They do the little things. They want to look pretty. This is how I do dress 99.9% of the time. Whitney Simmons spandex shirt. This is my favorite Gymshark line I think ever, is Whitney Simmons. Just the material. And we love Whitney. We love Whitney. I wonder if this resonates with anyone else. Now, I don't like using previous friendships as like an excuse for why I act somewhere, because then it almost gives them the power, and I feel I should be accountable to my own thoughts and my own decisions in life. But just being transparent, when I was in my early 20s, I was in a relationship, and the person I was with was very not understanding of just some things us girls, and there's a lot of guys do, want good skin, want to wear makeup. I wanted to look cute and treat my body well. Anything I wanted to do, getting my hair done, was seen as frivolous and talked down about. It was never overly rude, but it was just very much just like, anytime I do those things,
no, you shouldn't be spending money on that.
And that was especially in my early 20s, just always had this guilt. So I never understood that it's okay if you have the means and there's something that's going to make you better and it's investing in yourself long term. Like, for example, sunscreen. Spending money on a good quality sunscreen when you're young, you're gonna have to do less Botox growing up. And of course, yes, you can just age gracefully, and that's fine. If you guys have been following me for like 2 or 3 years, I've done a couple like skincare journey videos, which I like, and showing you guys. But being 100% transparent, the only reason I even did that video was so I could justify buying myself nice skincare. There's things you can do just because every day I'm gonna feel better about myself. I don't have to justify it for social media. Sorry it's noisy, I'm downtown. One thing I need when I want to feel my best self, which has taken me a long time to realize, is I'm an extrovert. I'm going to a workout class. The thing about extroverts, you can almost think you're an introvert, and COVID taught me this when I'm isolated for so long. I lose energy because I haven't had social stimulation, and then I get exhausted, and because I'm exhausted, I don't want to get out and talk to people. Going and seeing people is how I get energy, and then I isolate more, and it's like this trickle-down effect. And that's, I think, in the lowest part of my depressive episodes years ago, and in COVID, that's what was happening. So even though I'm glow up, it's all self-care, I still have to be social. But the worst way to be social would be my normal, go to the bar. It's not really conducive to wellness. And so me and Joe and Ash, my like besties in Vancouver, berries, it's so bougie. It's so overpriced, but I love it. I love it. Okay, this is so rare that there's no one in the washroom, so you do a quick tour of Vancouver berries. This is the shampoo I use. Like, this is such bougie shampoo. The lighting, it's got all that kind of stuff. Come here. They got a freaking Dyson. Look at the shampoo and body wash options. This is my like splurge purchase. Is this shampoo? It has changed my hair. So I come here and use it. Best example of this, and you guys have probably seen, actually to credit my boyfriend that I'm currently in a relationship with, and he really opened my eyes to this. So one thing in this, I went and did a sports massage and my detox, which I love. If you guys go back to a CrossFit video, my body was broken. I've done that many times on the channel. I've broken down. I do these crazy challenges, and then I don't allow myself the things I need to do to properly recover. And he's so adamant about with what he does in his career is like recovery. And it made me start to realize like, no, that's not being frivolous. If I want to be able to do a 30, 100-day running streak, if I want to do CrossFit every day, if I want to do some crazy gymnastics, I also have to spend the money in the recovery, or else I'm going to break down and not be able to do those things. One thing, for example, was massage I did in this glow up video. Like, I shouldn't have to make a vlog of me going to do a massage just to justify it. I should do it because if I want to do a running challenge, I need to be rejuvenated. Originally, I was supposed to be showing all the new Gymshark Think Vital stuff that came out, but shipping delays in Canada, supply chain issues, some of my favorite pieces that have come out recently. And as for the giveaway, I'm going to give away a $250 gift card to any store you saw in this video. So you can have a Gymshark, you can do Revolve, Sporting Rich, or Athletic Greens. So yeah, just comment down below which you'd want. Turn on notification bells. I will comment on your post if you're the winner, and that's how you'll be notified you won. And speaking of which, the winner of the Aurora ring, which we talked about, is right here. Winner, in case you missed it, there is who won the Aurora ring in the last unboxing video. Anyways, let's try on some pieces. Ooh, what should I do? Should we do the bright red one first? Yes. First item, this set of Flex. Ow. I'm gonna be honest, I go through like phases with red. Like if you looked at me like 3 or 4 years ago, everything I had was like navy blue, white, and red. Then for the last little while, I still love a navy blue, but more green and oranges. And I haven't been in a red mood. And I wonder if it's because of the pandemic and it just seems like, boom, to wear red. I saw this set and I'm like, oh, it's just kind of vibe. 2022's coming. We're gonna be crazy. Like we want bright colors. I'm sick of just being inside all the time. Another thing with this glow up vlog and why I was like, ooh, why I enjoy watching them, but also why I felt very uncomfortable kind of starting to make it, is just how unrealistic spending this much money on like beauty treatments is for most people. But then that got me thinking, I don't come from any money. I moved out when I was 18, zero money from my parents, there was no savings, finances were not talked about. I came from Edmonton, Alberta. If you don't know, exactly. Something cool has happened the last couple of years, and at least it's come for me. It's this realization that if you want someone who wants to just like get glammed up every day, have their hair and makeup done, dress up, do all that, you can do it. I know growing up, what I think my biggest things I always wanted to do is I wanted to be like a host of a TV show or a DJ. No, have I done it in the traditional sense 10 years ago, but I have this unboxing series, which in essence is kind of like a TV show, but it's a YouTube show. No, I'm not a touring DJ, but I get to make workout streams for you guys to listen to when you work out. So it's not in the traditional sense, but it's just nice knowing that if you're someone who wants to do these beauty procedures every single day, start a YouTube channel, start a TikTok, start an Instagram where you go and try all these things. And I know it's a little counterintuitive to what I said before. If you want that to be your job, anything can be your job nowadays, which is really cool. So on to the next thought. First, Molly, and Alyssa, go drink some water, worried about your hydration, and happy birthday. New Flex line from Gymshark. I know the Flex line is like the standard shirt. You've probably seen me wear it 100 times because it's my favorite for just every kind of activity. They changed the material. I don't know how to say it. It's like more buttery. It's more smooth. Before it was a little rough and stretchy, but it's still like a thicker, smoother. So even though you've seen this outfit 100 times, they upgraded the material and oh, it's so nice. Now another thing I justified doing just for this video, which I shouldn't have to justify, nor I'm not going to get into the politics of healthcare. I finally went to a naturopath for this glow up video so I could get blood work done. I've done blood work because you can get some free blood work done in Canada, but it's very like confusing. You have to have a doctor and they won't give you certain things and like, let's go check everything. And it was not cheap, but I felt really lucky that because I just had the disposable income for the first time in my life. Of course, I live alone. I don't have children. I don't have a dog. It's just me. So I do understand my circumstances are different, but it was just so nice. That's also a crazy thing. It's just like, why is that not easily accessible to everyone? To just go get all your blood work tested once a year? I wish that was the case. When I originally filmed it, I wanted it to be like, go get your blood work done. It is so important, but it's also not accessible to everyone. Not everyone has the finances for that, and that one really bummed me out. Like everything else is, at the end of the day, just more for your mental and physical health and all that, but that's just like to live your best self versus getting your blood work. I think should just be like a human right versus just trying to optimize yourself. We're gonna talk money on all this because I thought this would be interesting, good way. So tomorrow I'm doing a photo shoot. So that was the whole point of this video originally, was like to glow up. What it took from 2 weeks of me being post-holidays, jet lag, bloated, period, time month, to like feeling, looking my best, throwing everything at it possible. So let's calculate how much that came up to. First, Botox, about $400. Cold shower, free. Exfoliator, we'll add the brush, $50. Ginger shots, say I did 5, $7, $35. Getting my hair done, oh, I'm embarrassed to admit this one. It's just like $700. We'll throw in athletic greens, about $100. Sports massage, so that's $180. Water bottle, naturopath, $750 to get a full blood panel. We're throwing plus $50 for my spray tan. So overall, that cost me $2,300 for 2 weeks to just glow up for a photo shoot. Will I be doing this every week? Oh my God, no. That was, a lot. Yeah, so hope you guys like this second episode in this unboxing series, this haul cast, whatever you guys want to call it. Comment down below a topic you guys would be interested in. It can be fitness, health, something that has really been on your radar or you've always wondered my thoughts on, or that we have a conversation. And ideally, I would love to start bringing on some other people down the road, but right now it's just a conversation with me and you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Enter the contest. And most importantly, have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye. Hi, Editing Keltie. Just popping in one last thing. I will also address that I'm posed so much different in that before than after. Just hanging gut out. But that was a physical representation of how I felt. So it is slightly exaggerated. But no, that is how I was feeling in that moment. Mental glow up. Okay, bye for real.